What's going on, Doozers, and welcome to episode 14 on the Shadowtopia server. We are starting today off over in my new storage unit, and I'm doing the part of this job that I never, ever like to do, and that's organizing. I've got so much stuff that I've got to put away, and it's not just these chests. I mean, these chests are filled with shulker boxes. The shulker boxes have stuff, and I haven't even started moving the stuff over from the lighthouse. So we got a lot of work to do. Now, normally I do a redstone item sorter. You just drop stuff in, it goes to its home. You don't have to do anything. But for this season, I'm trying to make the space as server friendly as possible. So I'm trying to avoid any lag by having automatic sorters and filters and everything else. And in doing that, I came up with the solution of just putting these items in front of the chests they go to, which is fine unless, you know, you try to do something like put a redstone block here and a piece of TNT here. Don't ask. It's bad. So what we're trying to do right now is slowly get everything put into place. As I'm putting a new item into a chest, I'm dropping that block in. But like I said, I still have shulker boxes upon shulker boxes worth of stuff over at the lighthouse that I need to bring over here, and I'm really not looking forward to it. So I'm going to get started on that, and then hopefully what I can do is get in touch with Finn. What I may try to do is just bring everything over here and then pay Finn to actually organize it and set up the sorting system, because it makes my life a lot easier. So let me get to work on getting this move done, and we'll be right back. Well, I got the first set of boxes done, and I had a lot of help. LaFinn came over and gave me a hand, and it was crazy. It took us about 2.5 hours, and it cost me like 10 diamond blocks. And then I was like, oh yeah, I still have the lighthouse to do. Yeah. This is the entire lighthouse, all packed up in the shulker boxes and ready to be stored away. This is an insane amount of stuff, and you know what? It's been a while. I think we're gonna do this in a third-person time lapse. Well, what you saw was about, I'm going to say, an hour and a half worth of work. And as you can see behind me, we're still not done. We still have a lot of stuff to go through. But these are like the oddball boxes now, where it's like, you know, a head or things that just don't have a home yet. So there's not really too much left of this. The nice thing about being organized, though, is that now I can just kind of come through and I can see, okay, hey, I need prismarine sea lanterns, or I need wool. Some of the stuff I did combine just to make it a little bit easier. For example, all the carpet. I really don't keep too much of the carpet by my side, so rather than going crazy and trying to do, you know, one chest for every color, for each color of carpet, and then one chest for each color of this, and so on and so forth, I kind of cheated and I said, okay, this is all carpet, and if I need a specific color, I'll be able to find it. And that helps reduce lag by keeping the chests to a minimum. And that's one of the things I've been really working for this season on my base, is to try to have everything as efficient as possible, but at the same time, as friendly as possible. And it hasn't necessarily been easy. But that being said, I got a little bit more work to do, and I'm going to go ahead and do this off camera. I'm sure you guys don't want to see me running back and forth putting stuff in chests, which... yeah, I mean, let's face it, that's about all that I was doing. So I'm going to finish this up, and then we're going to figure out what exactly this episode's going to bring us. I have a couple ideas on some things, and I definitely have some great news that I want to share that influences not only Shadowtopia, but somebody else. And I'm gonna share that with you very shortly. So hang tight, guys. Let me finish this up, and we'll be right back. Now, our project for this episode, because guys, at the end of the day, cleaning up a storage system and organizing it and buying redstone, that is not the project. That is not the project in the least. Our project today, I believe, is going to take us into the Nether. It is time to start working on the Nether Hub. Oop, oh, that always hurts. It is time to start getting the Nether Hub built out and start figuring out exactly what this is going to look like and how this is going to work. We have a base concept so far. We've discussed last episode about putting in a kind of like a circular walkway here and then a dome over it. And then Whitetop and I were talking about maybe doing like little moon base things. If we fly over here, we can see that she's already built her house. So there was also the idea of like doing this little moon base where they're like little domes that are connected by these tunnels. Now, we have also discussed that each of the tunnels have to be big enough that you can fly through them, and also are going to have both an ice path. Hello, Whitetop.
How are you doing?
But we've also discussed that both of these tunnels, they have to have flight room, an ice path for boats, and they also have to feature a soul soil or soul sand walk path for people who are using the soul speed boots. So we got a tall order to do, and I think we can do it. We just got to get it actually built out. The first thing I need to do, though, is I need to get carpet, because I think that this portal needs to be sitting on top of one of the most epic pixel art versions of a compass that I've ever done. So let me go grab some carpet and let's get to work. So Whitetop and I have put a little bit of time and effort into this so far, and here's what we got. You guys are gonna have to let me know in the comments what you think. This is a massive compass, and what we're trying to figure out right now, Whitetop has a bunch of ideas for how the outside should look, and they're all fantastic. I mean, to pick one is impossible, and we have to, which sucks. But that being said, the issue that we're having right now is this. Yeah. It's very much off center, and unfortunately it's on center with his portal, but it's not on center with this. Now it's okay, because again, Whitetop is a wonderful genius, and she's like, well, what if we, and it's perfect. So I think we've got that all worked out. Now, what we're going to do is we are going to put tunnels leading out in the main directions. So we're going to have one that goes north, south, west, east, and they're all going to look exactly, well, not all exactly, but they're all going to be relatively the same. So they're all going to be about 7 wide. They're going to have a 2 wide ice boat path with glass, and then a 1 or 2 wide soul sand path for people with the soul speed boots. And then it's also going to be tall enough that we can fly through it. Now, once we have those tunnels done, what we're going to do is we'll actually be able to sit here and go through this way. And then everybody will be able to connect their own, we'll be able to connect their own portals up to that. So, for instance, we'll have a north-south here, and then right here where my portals come in, I can pop it open and throw another tunnel going into my portals. And we can get Aragar, we can get Kalafi, Yokai, Doodle, everybody's portals can all connect up to this central nether hub. And then it's a lot easier, because then all we have to say is, oh, well, go north and then take the first east. So, let me get back to work helping Whitetop with this, and we'll be right back. Well, we are back in the nether hub, and we're just bringing you in for a quick update. So, Whitetop has been crazy busy in here. Whitetop, this is looking awesome. It's looking great. Now, Whitetop and I were talking, we have the stable over there, and just for reasons of symmetry, I think what we're going to do, and Whitetop, you can tell me if you think this will look good or not, but maybe moving this respawn anchor from here and building another one of those alcoves over here and dumping it in here.
That'll definitely work.
So I'll go ahead and tear this down fast. Now, guys, I brought you in before, and this was just done. That's, you know, unfortunately, it was already finished. So let me show you how dead easy it is to build this respawn anchor. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this out fast. Oh, crying obsidian takes so long. It's just like regular obsidian. It takes forever.
It takes forever to make it go away.
Alright, so let's go ahead and we're going to do this. Alright, so the way this is set up is we used, let's see, dead center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the center block. So put that there. And what we're going to do is we are going to drop our respawn anchor right on top of this. Just like that. Now, to get all of this to work is a little bit of, I don't want to say redstone magic, but it is a little bit of knowing how to use different items at your disposal to their best abilities. So the first thing that we're going to need here is something I don't have. Whitetop, do you happen to have a trapdoor of any form?
Mm-hmm. Of course I do.
Y'all, listen, I'm telling you right now, if you have a server, you need to get yourselves a Whitetop, because there is a Whitetop always has everything that you need. You just got to get yourself somebody who's like super crazy organized, because it's a benefit and a half. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to place an observer just like that. So what we have is, if I take this respawn anchor off quick. So what we have is we have this observer facing up into the respawn anchor. So we'll put that back up. Now you notice that that automatically updated. So the next thing we need to do is we need to capture that signal. So I'm going to put another observer in. And what that's doing is it's noticing this one update. And then another one facing that one. So what I've just done is I've done a hard right angle of observers to get the signal. Then what we're going to do is we're going to place redstone right on top of that. And now is, again, a little bit of a tricky part. Oh, hello. Hi, bud. Get out of here. You weren't invited to this party.
Nope.
So now what we need to do is we need to get... Oh, yeah, there we go. We need to get the observer, or the dispenser, facing down into the respawn anchor. So we're going to do that. So now what we have is, whenever I put stuff into here, let's get that in. Go. Let's make sure these all have the same number in there for now. So now, if I click on this once, nobody saw that. Nobody saw that at all. There it went. It just completely refilled itself. So now all we got to do is we have to make sure that the backside here is spawn proof. Because if we respawn, we want to respawn right here. If we have any open areas back here, it might try to respawn us behind it. So now all it is just decorating it and making it look pretty. So,
yep.
Whitetop and I guess we're going to get back to work on this. We'll bring you back as soon as we have a little bit more to update you on.
Yippee yippers.
So that's done. The respawn anchor is already perfectly set up. We had to fill in behind it because the first time I got stuck in the glass behind the respawn anchor, and I was like a doozer hamster in a cage. Couldn't get out. While I was doing that, Whitetop has done an awesome job with this trim work. I mean, it's looking smoking hot. We still have to figure out what we're going to do with Huffleduck's portal because it is off-center. And then we also realized that Chaos's portal is right smack dab in the center of one of the hallways. So what we're probably going to have to do is actually extend that one out so that it's the same size as the hallway, and then maybe make it just part of the hallway. I don't know another way of doing that. In the meantime, we are being plagued with zombie pigmen left, right, and center. So we're going to have to take care of them too. But guys, I think that's about going to do it for this episode. I want to thank you for hanging out with me. As always, don't forget to check out all the incredible people in the Shadowtopia server. We got Whitetop, Doge, Mr. Wicked, Fondus Plays Games. And more importantly, I told you we had some great news, and this is where I wanted to put that for you. Shadowtopia has teamed up with United Craft Server. They're a server based out of Australia. Bunch of great people over there. I highly recommend you checking them out. You got Tempestus. I think I said that right. I probably didn't. Tepeset. Thank you, Whitetop. We have Tepeset. We have Red Panda Jace. There is Ray. You also have Light Fury, and in the next video, I'm actually going to make sure I include all of their channels in my description as well, because I 100% go show them some love. They do a lot of their stuff on stream over at twitch.tv, so show them some love, and stay tuned, because we're probably going to be doing a lot of collaboration with them. There's going to be a lot of cross-server stuff, so keep your eyes open. Also, the two servers are looking at doing a live stream event in the next coming weeks. It's going to be a charity event, so anybody who were to donate to our streams during those events, whether it's YouTube or Twitch, that money is going to go to a charity. We have not yet determined which one, but we are looking for an international charity that we can work with. So keep your eyes open, guys. As always, I'm DiamondDoozer, and I'm out.